This is where we start off the YouTube. So welcome everyone to the final installment of the Coast to Coast Franchise Mode Challenge with the province of Manitoba. Obviously next week we're going to put all the teams into the Canada Cup, but for the pure simulation of each province alone, this is our final one here on Twitch. Next week on YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern will be on YouTube Live, not on Twitch, so make sure to adjust accordingly. We are the Manitoba Polar Bears this week. Polar Bears, it's really cold in Manitoba. Winnipeg, they got some freezing temperatures. The flag of Manitoba is the mainly red with a gold bison in the back, so we'll just turn him into a polar bear, but a golden polar bear. Jerseys are pretty atrocious. Don't focus on that. We are the Polar Bears. We have red on our jerseys because there is red in our blood under all of our blubber and fur in the freezing cold. So it's an interesting team here in Manitoba. We're going to go ahead and start building it right away as always. And let's start off with the big boys right off the bat. First line center, let's just get it right there. Bang. Jonathan Toews, Captain Manitoba. He already has the C on his jersey before we even tell him that he made the team. We already were printing jerseys before it even happened. And while we're here, let's get his fellow Blackhawk, Mr. Duncan Keith, also on the team, #1 defenseman. I'm quite sure he's our top defenseman. So 87 and 85. I think there is a better player actually in overall. Over on the Vegas Golden Knights, yes, 88, Mark Stone. That's going to help for chemistry, having an 88 overall power forward. First line right wing, without question. One of the best right wingers in the entire NHL. There is Mark Stone. Now let's start building the team aside from those guys. Let's do it. We have some veteran presence here with Alex Steen, 81 overall. Love me some Alex Steen. Getting a little bit old. He's getting up there in age, but he still has the magic. Someone else who's also getting up there in age. We're going to go over the New Jersey Devils. And we're going to get, I didn't know we took him out of his retirement home, but Travis Zajac, he's still out here. The face-off king himself with, I believe he has 94 face-offs. Travis Zajac, what a king. I can't believe he's still out here fighting hard. It's not a name you hear a lot in day-to-day hockey, with that being Travis Zajac. So good for him. He's going to find some new magic here on the Polar Bears. Over on the Columbus Blue Jackets now, formerly of the Montreal Canadiens, we have Max Domi. He'll probably play left wing. I'm thinking the first line will be Toews, Domi, and Stone. But if we need him to play center on the on the second line, we may do that. So then Stone, Domi, Keith. Okay, wow, we're really dipping back into the retirement home here once again, as we'll go pick up, let's keep scrolling, Darren Helm, legend over on the Buffalo Sabres that we had in our NHL 20 franchise mode. Welcome, Darren. He has 243 points in 697 games, man. Okay, next is, what team did he just sign for? Oof, I can't remember. Let me look this up. I don't want to spoil it. One of the best centers, again, this team is very strong in face-offs, I'll tell you that. He's on, yeah, okay. This team is very strong in the face-offs from Toews, Zajac, and now another face-off king, now of the Buffalo Sabres, over, where are you? Here he is, Cody Eakin. He's down to a 78. The disrespect. I love Cody Eakin. Big disrespect, but he's out here. Yeah, Mark Stone is amazing. Steen, yeah, you'd think he was purely Swedish, but no, he is Canadian-born, Manitoba-born. What else do we have? Okay, now we're going to be one more forward, then we start dipping into the defense, I believe. Is he on Colorado? I think he is. A sniper as well. Yes, so we got some sniping for the chemistry here. Matt Calvert, 80 overall sniper. Hopefully that'll help with chemistry. Now we dip into a couple of defensemen here. I think he's a free agent. Yes, he is. Travis Hamonic, defensive defenseman, 82 overall. Then we go back into the NHL. Back to Travis Zajac's New Jersey Devils. And we will pick up where... Oh, wait, I passed him. Here he is. Yeah, he's actually 84. Severson, very good defenseman. Underrated on that Devils team. Now we'll go to Vancouver, I think. This is really testing my hockey knowledge. How much do I know where people are over on Vancouver? I think he's a power forward as well. No, he's a grinder. Michael Furland. He'll play in the bottom six for sure. Michael Furland, bottom six grinder. Next up is possibly a top 5 player in the NHL. One of my favorites of all time, one of the best playoff performers as well in NHL history. Shameful that he's a free agent, but we're going to scroll down in free agency here and welcome the legend himself. Wait for it. Wait for it. Dale Weise. Yes, let's go. Welcome to the Polar Bears. Dale Weise. Love it. Love me some Dale Weise. Love it. Now back to the NHL. Calgary Flames. We got... Oh, actually, is he on Calgary or is he a free agent now? Oh, actually, yeah, I think he is a free agent. I think he's 80 overall. Yes, here he is. Michael Stone, 80 over. He's two-way? I thought he was a defensive, but two-way defenseman, Michael Stone. And then probably the second best defenseman on this team after, between Keith and Severson over on the New York Islanders, Ryan Pulock. Love Ryan Pulock. Very underrated defenseman as well. He's going to help us out. What team's this guy on? He last played for... Oh, that's true, of course. Carolina Hurricanes. We will go get some big boys here in the bottom six, I'll tell you that. Scrolling. Here is Jordan Martinook with 79 overall. And then speaking of big boys, the biggest of them all, everyone's going to be excited. Get your jerseys out for this one, as we are welcoming Ryan Reeves to the team as well. That's a twisted line. Like Eakin, Reeves, and Weise or something, or Furland. I don't know. That is just crazy stuff. Back to the Montreal Canadiens now. We will pick up newly acquired defenseman Joel Edmondson. Then over to... Is he... I think he's on the... Yeah, he's on the Flames, right? Is he? Or was he? Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one. Was he on the Flames? Here, I'm looking. Oh, no. What am I thinking? He's on the Flyers. Of course. I'm getting confused. Over on the Flyers, Wes is going to be happy for this one. We got Travis Sanheim, 83 overall. Brendan Leipzig, I'm going to pass on him. I don't really want him on the team, so goodbye, Brendan. Brett Howden up next. Is he on the Canucks? What am I thinking? Canucks? What am I saying? He's on the Rangers. Brett Howden. I think he's like an 80 overall. A lot of... Oh, 78. Yikes. Next, I believe he's a free agent. We're going to dip in back into free agency, looking for Madison Bowie. He had some success. Got a Stanley Cup ring over with the Minnesota Wild. Here he is, Madison Bowie. Next is Cody Glass. Has always skimmed. Cody Glass, I'm not sure his overall's that high. But, oh yeah, okay, 79. And he'll probably grow throughout the season as well, which is nice. Morgan Geeky. Yeah, I thought you meant, yeah. As soon as I said skimmed, I was like, I think there's a K in there. Carolina, Morgan Geeky. I think he's only like a low 70, so he probably won't even make the team. Yeah, he's a 73. Next, Dylan McElrath. He is on the... He was on Detroit. Is he still on Detroit? McElrath? No, Zetterberg's out here. Might be a free agent, eh? McElrath? We should just sort by defenseman. Anybody know? I think he's a free agent, McElrath. I have no idea where he'd be, though. What his overall is. Dylan McElrath is his name. AHL? Yeah? Okay. He make the cut, eh? Grand Rapids. Oh boy, 75. Yeah, thank you, Jade Birdie. McElrath, he's going to be for some, definitely for some depth. Who's left? Adam Brooks. Who else is a Manitoba-born? Adam Brooks on Toronto. We have 15 forwards, 9 defense. We'll get to the goalies in a moment. Adam Brooks. He's probably in the AHL though. Brooks. Going to the Marlies. Or he's a free agent. He's only a 74. Okay. Goalie. Zach Whitecloud. On Vegas. Actually, he's probably in the AHL as well, right? White Cloud. There he is. 72 overall. Yeah, these guys are not making the team. Keegan Kolesar. Kolesar. Same team, no? Here he is. 70 overall power forward. Love it. And last is Brady Keeper on the Springfield Thunderbirds. Springfield, there he is. Sorry, what's his last name? Keeper. Brady Keeper. No, he's not even out here, right? But I don't think it's a big deal if we don't get Brady Keeper. Unless he's up on Florida right now. Florida. No, don't see him. Okay, I think we'll pass on Brady Keeper. It's okay. We have already 17 forwards. All right, now it's time for the goalies. The goalies are not great, I will tell you that. But there's something. There's something. They're not terrible, but they give us something to work with. So I think our starting goaltender will be 83 overall. Is he 80? Yeah, 83 overall James Reimer will likely be our starter. Hey, 83 overall sim great sometimes, so don't knock it till we try it, I suppose. And he could do something good for us. Backing him up, not great in the backup department. I think he's an 80 overall. Over on Detroit. Yikes, is he not even here? Oh boy. I guess he's in the minors. Must be. What's Detroit? Sorry, Detroit's... Grand Rapids. Here he is. Oh, he's 79, Calvin Pickard. Poof. And third goalie for any injuries on Florida. I don't know if he'd be in the AHL. No, he's probably in the NHL. Here he is, Chris Dreicher. Dredger. 79 overall. So there are the Manitoba Polar Bears, my friends. 17 forwards, 10 defense, 3 goalies. That is absolutely every person in the game who is from the province of Manitoba. Let me look up Brady Keeper here. Where is Brady Keeper at? I just feel like bad that everyone's here except for him. Yeah, he's under contract with the Florida Panthers. He should be here, no? Anybody know where Brady Keeper is? Maybe I overlooked him in the AHL. Brady Keeper. No, don't see him. He played 1 game in the NHL. He played 61 games in Springfield last year. All right, Brady. I'm sorry. We'll have to say goodbye to you. So there are the Manitoba Polar Bears. We'll see how they look when it comes to creating a lineup. Who knows? I can't even say anything. Who knows? They could make the playoffs. They could get blown out. Who knows? But their rating is 85, which is doable. You know, we had Alberta that didn't even make the... Was it Alberta or British Columbia that didn't make the playoffs? Either way, 90 or 91. One of them didn't even make the playoffs. So 85 seems hopeful. 86 with Saskatchewan, we didn't make the playoffs. So we were terrible, actually. More than not making the playoffs. That was because of Holtby, though. But maybe Manitoba has something in them. Toews, Domi, Stone, they're really going to have to carry. Defense is solid. Defense is fine. James Reimer, he's got to put the team on his back. So we're a Western Conference team. I guess that means we're going to be replacing the LA Kings. Performs Gibson and Anaheim. Allen is oh, yeah, you're talking about that. That's true. Yes. Hey, Boomba. Welcome to the stream. And for division realignment, we definitely want them to be in the Central Division. So who did we push last time? It was Colorado, I think, right? I think Colorado got pushed to the Pacific Division. That's what we'll do again. Not a ton of sense to it, but we'll just try our best here. Owner mode off, salary cap off, head coach S lines off, fog of war, morale, all that stuff off. Great, CPU trades can stay on. Settings, fix the sliders and all that good stuff. I think we usually do 14, so we'll keep it at that. For the Canada Cup, I'll turn them off completely, but I think we've been playing with injuries on, so may as well keep them on. Oh, for sure. Don't worry about it, Boomba. Happy American Thanksgiving. It's true to the Americans out there. I said it at the beginning. I think there are some Americans in here now. Fully healed, fully healed. There we go. And start the career. The Ontario Reign. Not too far away. as the minor league team. All right, so here we are. Let's check out the lineup. Let's see what it's looking like. Boy, let's just make some roster moves first. Make sure everyone's signed to contracts as well. Forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 right there. You could probably send Brooks down and call... The Grunstrom's not with us. Howden's with us. Call Howden up. 78 would be nice. Yeah, Howden and Weiss can be the healthy scratch. Or is that 2 healthy scratches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we'll keep Howden as a scratch, and then Weiss can be extra. Then on defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have to call somebody up here. Stone, there we go. Stone will be extra. And goalies, Reimer and Dredger. Do we want him or Pickard? We'll try both of them. We'll see who works. And for the moment, we'll send down Weiss. There we go. Okay, showtime. We'll fix the lines how we want them to look, and then we'll see what we can do with the coach. Why would Toews be on the wing with 93 faceoffs when Domi has 75? Come on. So two-way power forward playmaker. Do we want... I think we got to spread the wealth a little bit here, so I'll probably put Domi on the second line. First line, probably Matt Calvert could go there as a sniper, right? Eakin with his 79 faceoffs. What? Eakin has 79 faceoffs? That's it? Zajac can definitely be a center. Cody Glass, 77 faceoffs. Could put him on the wing. Ferland as a grinder, can't play there. Steen's got to go up. Steen's got to play wing. Even Glass could go up. Howden, Zajac, Martinook as a two-way forward's good. Then grinder, two-way enforcer on that bottom line. Look at that face. Just ready to give you a beating. Defense, Keith, Pulak, Severson. Okay. Then for goalies, we'll try both of them. We'll see who gets the backup role. Darren Helm's a healthy scratch. I'd probably rather play Helm than Reeves, to be honest. Enforcer does not have good chemistry. Plus, he's going to get us a lot of penalties. So we'll put Helm down there. Ferland can go, yeah. Okay, we'll try it like that. We'll see where it goes. Let's go find a better coach now. If you're just joining us, we are on the final province of our coast-to-coast franchise mode challenge, creating teams entirely composed of players from the specific province. Tonight, Team Manitoba. Coaching chemistry at 63 is not good at all. Make Reeves the captain. I don't know about that. Omar O'Sullivan. Two totally different cultures in different names, in one name, okay. 66% team fit. Not bad. But we definitely want to see if anybody's better. So we'll do the classic, fire the goalie coach. It's always the same guy with the same face as the goalie coach. Every single franchise mode. I don't know how or why. But we don't want to fire him yet. Hold on. Put him as goalie coach. Staff chemistry 99? What in the world? I've never seen this in all my days. I have never seen staff chemistry higher than like mid to high 80s, let alone the 90s. 99 staff chemistry, yet no one has a full bar of happiness. Happy, but 99% staff chemistry. Well, I gotta take a picture of this. What? In all my days, never. Do I even want to hire a head coach? Well, I have to hire a head coach. Wow. And it stays at 99. That's going to be a good experiment here. Does 99 staff chemistry make the team play better? And he has a 65% team fit. Loves Keith, loves Severson. And he has good ratings here. A teaching and all that. Okay, let's try the other guy. Maisonneuve. Hey, look at this name here. Pascal Maisonneuve, Mark's friend. What am I saying? Mark's friend. Mark's long-lost cousin. 65% as well. Because if we make him back assistant coach... O'Sullivan as head coach... Wait, so... Was O'Sullivan always giving it 99%? Was it just the goalie coach that everyone hated with a deep passion? Everyone just hated that goalie coach. They didn't even want to come to work every day because that goalie coach was there. Then 99 staff chemistry as soon as he gets fired. Is that what we're talking about here? We might just roll with Omar, unless there's any better coaches. Omar seems to be the best bet. No head coaches. Everyone hated that goalie coach, hey? Jacques Talbot, Donovan Pierce. Okay, let's just scroll through for the high numbers. 65 from Yanni Peltonen. 66 from Mathieu Bourgeois. All these French names. Why is it always French-generated names for coaches? Not for scouts, just for coaches. Lincoln Aginla. What a name. Bourgeois has a good one at 66, but not worth firing the A- rated coach. Any assistant coaches who are higher than 66? 62, 66 from Pascal Fleury, and then Pascal Chartrand. What are these names? 65, Jérôme Tremblay, Stephen Klein. 66 from Braxton Hood, Adrian Morrow, 65. A lot of 65s, but not worth firing an A- 66 for a B- or C- 65. Yeah, that's it. So I guess we'll just keep that. We'll hire one of these guys as a goalie coach. But if he ruins the chemistry, I'm firing him, and we're gonna roll with no goalie coach if we have to. I don't care. Who has good teaching, maybe? Theodore Schauer. 57. That's not ideal. Verana. This guy had 63, eh? Pascal Chartrand, 63%. B- on the teaching. B- on the power play. C on coach influence. And I'd rather have someone a bit better on defense, but C is probably going to be the best we can find. B- and C on there. A-. This is good. Pascal Fleury. Yeah, let's go for Pascal Fleury. There we go. NHL goalie coach. Doesn't matter. Just give him whatever he wants. Pascal. Money's no object. Blank check for Pascal. 730 big ones. There you go. All right. Hopefully he signs. We'll start simulating the preseason here. If the chemistry drops because he gets hired, then we're not going to do that. You'll see, Boomba. You'll see on Saturday's episode. Greenway's definitely the future. Not just yet. And Pascal Fleury's on board. Great. 3-2 overtime win there. Coaching staff. What's the coaching chemistry at now? Still 99! What? 99? Wow. Do they dislike anyone? Dislike Fleury, dislike Fleury, dislike Fleury. These guys are like three brothers. O'Sullivan, Bremanis, and Maisonneuve. Three brothers. They hate Fleury, it seems, but they still have the 99 chemistry, so what ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. Wow. 99. Kakinen. Huh. Alright, so I guess we're rolling with this as the lines. Chemistry's not great. Can we get a +3 from anybody? I don't think so, because of Toews being a two-way forward. What if we put Domi on the first line? +3 here. Playmaker, yeah. Could go plus. There's a few guys that give us a +3. Should we go +3 on the first line, and then like a 0 on the second line? Or put Domi on the second line? Because Domi's faceoffs aren't great either, which is not ideal. That's the biggest problem, I think, about Domi being first-line center. 75 faceoffs. What do you guys think? Domi or Toews for first-line center? He really doesn't fit that line, but it gives the first line a +3. See Sanheim Sim as well. He did for me in the second season of my family. Put up 11 goals. Hold on. Cut off. And 49 assists with a +53. My goodness. Pfft. Excuse me, Travis Sanheim. We'd have to switch a few things around. We'd have to put Zajac here. Now then Zajac can't be center. We'd have to put Eakin on the second line, which would be weird. The more I think about it, the more I think +1's the way to go. We could go +3. Yeah, I'd rather go +3 on the first unit than +3 on the second unit. Parise, C. Do we go Keith on the first unit? Because that would give it a +3. Do we go +1, +1, +3, +3, +1, 0, or move Keith to the bottom pair, move up Hamonic, and then +3, +1, +1, and then swap Keith here and Sanheim. Could Sanheim give it a +3? He could. And then do that. Do I want Sanheim on the first pair, though? You're telling me Sanheim can really sim well? That's good. But Pulock simulates pretty well as well. This is a conundrum. Good defense chemistry from pretty much everyone, though. If we go Sanheim second, anybody give it a +3? Ooh, we could go Hamonic. This is breaking my head. I think I'd rather put Pulock on the first pair and get a 0 on the third, because I'd rather have Pulock than Hamonic up there. But we don't necessarily need. Yeah, let's go Keith. Yeah, let's go Keith Severson +3, Sanheim Pulock +1, Edmondson Hamonic and 0. I think that's okay. Let's fix. Oh, this always breaks your head when you got to do power play. Pulock does not fit. Severson does very much. +3, bang. Keith Severson, Toews, Domi, Stone. Sounds like a powerful first unit. I'll just keep that. Why not? Sanheim, who does not? Zajac does not fit at all. So you'll want to put Cody Glass. 2 check marks. Love it. Steen. Furland as a grinder is not going to help, even if he has a high overall. Probably Calvert as a sniper. Yeah, even though he doesn't fit as well, gets a +1. Glass, Calvert, and I don't know, Steen a good option? Don't really have many other options, to be honest. Yeah, probably gonna be Steen. +3, +1. Okay, not bad. I like +3, +1. We're gonna put not a lot of options after the big boys. Matt Calvert's gonna have to simulate like a monster. Come on, Matt Calvert, with your 3-star shooting. I'm trusting you. Penalty kill. Toews could get... Ooh, +3 on that first unit is huge. Zajac does not fit, that's okay, but Eakin not fitting is a bigger problem. Glass gives still doesn't fit. What about Howden? Howden, 0. Okay. Can we swap these guys around? Oh my goodness, +5! If I put Brett Howden on defense, it gives a +5. Are you serious? It's worth it. That's worth it. I'll take it. I'd rather have... Like, would I rather have Toews, Steen, Hamonic, Severson at 90, 84, 85, 87? Or would I rather have Toews, Steen, Howden, Severson at 92, 86, 83, and 89? I think I'd rather have that. Hamonic doesn't fit anyways. But who has a better defensive rating? 86, 88, 88, 87. Yeah, Hamonic goes here. Zajac cannot go. He can go there. That's not Thanksgiving up here, Corey. Martinook, no. How about Darren Helm? Darren Helm. No day off. But if you can't make it because you're doing stuff with family, then poof, no problem at all. But just another day for us. Glass, Eakin, Howden. Could I double shift somebody? Because it seems like nobody else fits here. Domi, perhaps? Domi. Oh, my -2. That's not good. Oh, this is tough. I definitely want Zajac here because of his fantastic face-offs. It's because of the defense, eh? Pulock, Hamonic. 88, 88, 88. Put Keith out here. Keith, he does. Okay, perfect. Keith helps. Okay, Zajac, Domi. We'll do that. Domi has decent defense, no problem. All right, here's the Powney killing. Poof! +5 and 0. Hopefully that'll help out. I really hope our Powney killing is good. And we'll put Duncan Keith right here. Hamonic out for... Oh, no. Hamonic has to be there. Hamonic's a king. Defense. Look at these stats. 90 shot blocking, 90 stick checking. And Edmondson doesn't fit either. Team looks okay. Not great, but okay. We'll give them that. Toews will go here. Domi, Glass. I guess this is okay. We'll look at the team in just a second once we finish the shootout here. 90, 91, 85, 87, 87, 88. He's better than him. How does it compare to others? Not the worst, not the best, and not on the like lower down to the on the bottom end. We'll say on the bottom end. 85, 87, 83, 80, 85, 80. Put him there. Not the worst, but not much better than the worst. Better than Atlantic provinces. Better than Saskatchewan. Looking just at shooting here. Pulak. 80 and 81, nah. Domi. Glass, 83, 84. 85, 83, 84. 83, 84. 82, 83, yeah. Okay, Cody Glass. There you go, last spot on the shootout. Goalies, will try out both backups to see who fits better. This guy, okay, Chris, oh wait. Did Pickard start? Okay, they split that one. Okay. Okay, looking okay. Tolvin legend. That's true. We forgot about Madison Bowie's a free agent, right? We have to sign him. RFAs, yeah, just Madison Bowie. There you go, Madison. All right, 5-4 overtime loss to the Minnesota Wild. 6-4 win against St. Louis. Madison Bowie's on board. Great. Predators 5-3 loss. Hopefully when James Reimer comes in, he gives us a sense of stability out here. Pickard. Pickard's not looking good. Neither is Drew. Neither of them are looking too good. Beesh. Manitoba Roads. Dallas Stars. 5-3 win, nice. And then whoever I think I'm going to roll with as backup, I'll put in this one for one last chance to look good. 873 and 3.38. 854 and 3.82. Wow. Yikes. Tough records out here. But we'll start with Chris over here. We'll give Christoph the start. All right. Last game of the preseason against the Winnipeg Jets. He's good. And it results in a 3-1 loss. Yikes. Okay, so let's go back to edit lines. Go to the roster moves. So it came down 876 and 3.29, 854 and 3.82. So I guess Pickard will go down. Neither of them look good, but James Reimer will be our hero, hopefully. And then in the system, we will call up, not Madison Bowie. Actually, we won't need to call up anybody. That's okay. We have healthy scratches for forward and defense already. There we go. Yeah, everybody's in here. Wes is here. Tornado's here. Mark was in here. Hobbsy's here. Center's legend. There you go. So James Reimer's starting. Man of God. Great guy. 32 years of age, 83 overall. Let's check the point totals as well. And let's see our special teams. How the special teams do in that little experiment. Actually, you know what? I don't want to check it yet because Reimer wasn't in net, so it's going to be a bit skewed. But we can check the points. Duncan Keith scored 11 points. Great. 9 from Stone, Domi, Toews. Plus minuses were okay, actually. -2 there. Yeah, plus minuses weren't bad, except for Michael Furland at a -7. What? Yikes. Optimus Rhyme, baby. Captain. So we're going to go Captain Jonathan Toews, of course. I think the other alternate has to be... One of the alternates has to be Duncan Keith. And we got to figure out who the other alternate's going to be. So we're going to go Captaincy. Probably, maybe Mark Stone, yeah. But there's a lot of good veterans on this team. Oh, yeah, love Reimer. Love Reimer. Captain Jonathan Toews. First alternate, Duncan Keith. Second alternate, who are we thinking? I think it's between Stone, Steen, Helm, and Zajac. Stone, Steen, Helm, Zajac. Oh, now it's 2 votes for Stone, but I'm leaning towards Steen. Steen's always been a good leader. Oh, now it's another vote for Steen. All right, tiebreaker goes to Data. Throwing it to Stone. It's a Steen. Oh, but then Boomba says Stone. Ah, breaks my heart. I'm going to go with Steen. Executive decision. It was a close vote. I'm going to go with executive. I'm a huge Alex Steen fan. One of my first hockey cards was a rookie card of Alex Steen. 3-2-1 in the preseason. Not bad at all. And it's time to kick it off. Here against the Minnesota Wild. We all know the Minnesota Wild at Louis Riel Arena. At home, the Manitoba Polar Bears kicking it off. Let's see what they can do here in the NHL. And can they prove that their province is the best? First period, 1-0, Ryan Suter. Second period, nothing, 1-0 it remains. 31-18 are the shots. Not great. Not great. 2-0, Marcus Foligno. Great. Let me guess, Alex Stalock, no, sorry, Cam Talbot's putting on a show out there, right? Shots 39-25, 40-26. That's gonna be the big issue here. We might be able to keep the puck out of the net decently well, but the scoring is not gonna come easy. 43 shots we got against us. Cam Talbot 22 saves for a shutout. James Reimer 40 saves, but not enough. The poor guy hung out to dry. All right, let's hope we turn it around, and let's begin simulating. We'll see if we make the playoffs. Let me hear your predictions, guys, as well. I forgot. Now it's a bit of a spoiler. Well, not a spoiler, but you have a bit of an idea with that 3-0 loss, maybe. But let's hear your thoughts. Let me hear your predictions on what this team will do. Make the playoffs, miss the playoffs, number of wins. What are you thinking? Flyers, we lose 5-3. Tough. 4-1 win against the Jackets. We're back in business. Then a 6-2 loss against the Sabres. 43 wins. I hope. That's a bit optimistic. 1-0 loss. Yeah, those are the type of games that are going to be hurting us. Then a 6-2 win. Okay. We score 6 goals out of nowhere. 6-2 dub. We'll take it. New Jersey Devils. 6-1 win. What? Okay. 6-1 win against the Devils. That's back-to-back 6-goal games. 39 wins from Corey, 40 saves, and only third start. The disrespect. Disrespect, man. 2-1 shootout win. 4-3 win. Okay, we're back in business. 5-4-0. Back in business. Let's do it. Tampa, that's a tough game. Yeah, 5-2 loss. Understandable. Senators are 2-4-2, and they shut us out 3-0. Okay. Minnesota, we get some revenge on them as we win 4-3. 6-6-0 through 12 games. Flames shut us out 1-0 last time we played. Now we lose 4-3 once again within a 1-goal margin. And then an 8-5 shellacking. That was probably the backup in nets against the Vancouver Canucks. Hate to see that. It's going to be a tough climb to make the playoffs. 4-3 shootout win. Love it. 4-1 win. Okay, we're back to 500 at 8-8-0. Edmonton Oilers now. They're 6-8-2. 5-4 win. We squeak it out. Okay, we're above 500, 9-8-0. Bruins, very tough matchup there. 2-1 win, let's go. James Reimer. 6-4 loss against the Capitals. 10-9-0. Anaheim Ducks, a 5-14-3. Yikes, we beat them 5-2, there we go. 37 wins, says Jay. West says about 40, okay. 4-2 loss against the Avalanche, and that's 21. Let's go to after 22 games. We'll take a look after 22 games. After we play the Coyotes. Hopefully if we lose, okay, we win, so that's good. 12-10-0 through our first 22 games. 23 points in 22 games for Mark Stone. The Polar Bears doing all right. Let's see. Toews 19, Domi 18, Glass 13. Nice. Is any growth yet? No. He's high top 6. Keith Brett Howden, killing it. Steen, Severson. -4 is Martinook. Yeah, that line with Martinook and Ferland. They're scoring, but -4. Pulock also a -4. Really? And Hamonic a +4. Goaltending. James Reimer 10-9-0 with a 910 save percentage and 2.95 goals against. The backup is not great at an 887. Chris Dredger. Dredger. I keep thinking Darren Dredger. Darren Dredger. Not ideal. Maybe I swap around the Pulock pairing. Or the Ferland line. Let's see. Ferland, that fourth line, eh? -1, +1, -4. That's weird. +3, -1, -4. Yeah, that's also weird. How come they have all different plus minuses? Pulock on that second pair, -4, then a +2 with Sanheim. Are they not playing with where they're supposedly playing? Hamonic's a +4. Let's try swapping Sanheim and Hamonic. And we'll go +3, +1, +1. Can we go +3/+3? I don't think, eh? No, it doesn't look like it. No. Make Pickard the backup? We could. How's Pickard doing down here? Great numbers from Calvin. You know what? It's a pretty short leash for the backup here. When every win matters, every win counts, every single game and point counts. So I will take that advice, Boomba, and I will call up Calvin Pickard. Calvin Pickard. Jean-Luc Pickard. Well, best lines at there. Yeah. Captain Jean-Luc Pickard of the Starship Enterprise. That's what 2BC would always call him. Goalies. Chow. Pickard. Bang. Alright, we'll give him the start against, who is it? Dallas? Who are 9-10-4? Yeah, locked away in the memory. What do we got here at Louis Riel Arena? Come on. 4-0 loss. Yikes. 37 wins, says Mark. Boy, oh boy. Predators, Bridgestone Arena, and then swollen knee. Huh? Swollen knee. Good. Get out of here. Reimer, get in. Chris, you're back. What did he do here, Calvin? 2 games, 898 save percentage, 3.34 goals against. Oof. All right, 4-1 loss. Yeah. We're 12-12-0. Back to 500. If we can just end 41-41, that'll be fun. Pittsburgh Penguins 11-12-0. We lose in a shootout against them 4-3. Blues are amazing. We lose 3-1 against them. They have a great record. Detroit, we beat them 3-2 in a shootout. Multiple players are available. Yeah, I don't believe so, coach. Only one guy's back. 6-5 shootout win. Squeaking them out in the shootout. Decline. Florida 3-2 loss. Tampa Bay, they're 18-9-3. We lose 4-1. Holtby's not. No, Holtby. He's never touching another team for the rest of my life that I manage. Pulak still -4. Edmonton -1. Sanheim -4. -2-0. Man, the defense is really struggling. Stone's gonna come in here. He fits all pairs fine. That's good. That means he can slot in nicely. Reimer. Dredger's playing too many games. What are you doing? Let Reimer take the wheel. Calvert. 3 goals, 5 assists. Okay, Calvert, you're out of here. Who can go on that first line? Pretty much anyone can go and keep a +1. Almost anybody. Who's playing well? Who deserves it? Steen's playing all right. Toews, Stone. I guess Steen could try it out. Howden's playing well. Ooh, Zajac gives it a +1. Zajac, I'd rather have Zajac at center, but he's not doing anything crazy over there, is he? Right? 77, 76. Martinook, 75. You know what? Let's try it out. Actually, Eakin gives it a... but Glass needs to get playing time for growth. Pretty much, and then the other one. I forget if it was... I keep saying this, but I forget if it was on British Columbia or Alberta who made the playoffs. There was one other team that made the playoffs. One of them didn't make the playoffs, and one did make the playoffs. I forget which one. But only three teams made the playoffs. 3-1 win, followed by a 5-4 shootout loss, and then a 4-0 shutout win against Dallas. 3-2 loss against the Islanders. Canadien Montréal, on a gagné 7-4. Very nice. Hamannik's back. Send down Mark Stone. No, Mark Stone's playing okay. Mark Stone just came in here. He 5 games, -1. Not bad. Send down... Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting Mark Stone and Michael Stone. To the second line... what's his line fit on the second line? It's not bad, actually. But who would come up? Could put Domi on the first line. Zajac's second line center. Glass is up to an 80 overall, by the way. He's grown to an 80. That's good. What if Glass does go there? Oh, it keeps a +1. Okay. Alright, let's try that then. Okay. Let's try that. +1s across the board. Stone's going to come out. And Hamannik will go back in. Dredger's turning it around. I'll give it to him. He's turning it around. Dale Weiss, top line left wing. I am not opposed. I would love to see some of that magic from Dale Weiss. All right, 4-2 loss against the Blackhawks. Coyotes 2-1 loss. Yikes. Vegas Golden Knights, they're a very good team, right? They're 28. Oh, they're not that bad. 4-1 win. We're 18-18-2, sticking to our reputation as a 500 team. I believe that's 38 games now we've played. Yeah, let's go 2 more games, then we'll stop. Actually, we'll go to the 41 game mark, and then we'll reevaluate. Toews, mild concussion. Nice. Mild concussion for Jonathan Toews. He's out till January. Can any center give it a +3? I don't think so. You know what? Let's give Glass those top line minutes. Zajac there. Eakin there. Keeps the +1s. Yeah, Mark. Easy to say now, huh? Easy to say. Ryan Reeves, welcome. Can Ferland play center? 67, 71. Actually, Martin could play. Yeah. Okay. Ryan Reeves is filling in for Jonathan Toews for a few days here. 3-1 win against the Blackhawks. Love it. Come on, give me win number 20. Come on. Avalanche are 18, 19, and 2. They're doing terrible over in the Pacific Division. One more game here. Medium lead 6'6", Kyle Wood Jr. I would not be opposed to that either. That's a fun idea, Jay. Come on. And we got the halfway point in the season. Under 500 at 19, 20, and 2. 19, 20, and 2. In the Central. We're not even at the bottom of the Central, actually. We're not at the bottom. Are we in the playoff hunt? 44 points? Yeah, we're in the hunt. We're 4 points behind the wild card. We're in the hunt. Vancouver's killing it. 30, 13, and 1. Where are we? Here we are. A lot of bad teams this year. Our power play is at 23.2, which is the 3rd best in the NHL. But power play at 78.6, one of the worst. Really? We had that +5 on the first unit. Shameful. As soon as Jonathan Toews comes back, we'll fix that. He should be back after this game, actually. Yeah, he's back. Reeves. How'd you do, Reeves? Let's see what you did. 3 games, 1 goal, 5 penalty minutes, and a +1. Great job. Martinook back there. Glass here. Zajac. Where did he go? Sorry. Yeah, 4th line center. There we go. -1, 2, -4, -3, -1, -3. 905, 909. Bad records, but numbers aren't atrocious. Domi, 8-25, 17-16, 6-17, 2019. I'm just running through numbers in my head here. Matt Calvert, really shameful. Come on, buddy, you're a sniper. 81 overall is not that bad. With Cody Glass feeding you the puck. Yeah, it's the penalty kill we want to fix, though. Power play's fine. The +5 and the penalty kill is going to have to change. I guess Howden's going to come off. And we'll put... Oh, Keith could keep the +5, actually. Okay, so Keith will go and keep the +5. That's even better. And then Howden's coming off entirely. Yeah, Howden's going to come off entirely, I think. Unless our defense really suffers. Yeah, not that... Oof. Sanheim does not fit. Anyone aside from Keith, Severson, Sanheim? Edmondson doesn't fit either. And then Ryan Pulak, I don't think he fits either. No, all X's. That's not good. That's not good. We might have to accept the -2. Because I'd rather have Domi at an 85 and -2 than Howden at a 79 and 0. We might have to accept, unless we double shift somebody. Let's say we double shifted Duncan Keith. Gets it to a 0. Okay, we'll double shift Keith. Hopefully he doesn't get a penalty. We'll double shift him. And we'll go like that. Hopefully that helps the penalty kill. And okay, we'll keep it like that. Alright, 2-0 loss. Great, against the Rangers. We're in the hunt, but we're really not looking good. Yeah, Johnny Boychuk did retire. That's definitely going to help the cap situation in New York. No questions there. 5-3 win, 2-1 loss. We keep doing this little song and dance. Canadiens. They're 18, 21, and 6. Let's do it. Classic, usual game against the Canadiens in the French broadcasting. Les Canadiens sont 18, 21 et 6 contre les Polar Bears. What's a polar bear in French? Les ours polaires? Is that it? Qui sont 20, 22 et 2. En Montréal, à la Centre Bell. Le Centre Bell. Allez-y. Première période. 1-1. Philippe Danault sur le... Oh, here we go. Mass snipes. Physics, that's huge. When we get the physics out of the way, big game changer. Sur le jeu puissance, what do you call it again? Power play? Avantage numérique. Avantage numérique. Alex Steen contre Carey Price, et c'est 1-1 après 20 minutes. Deuxième période, 2-1, Brendan Gallagher. C'est 2-1 pour les Canadiens. Les tirs sont 25-19 pour les Ours. Un autre jeu puissance, c'est un autre but pour Gallagher. 3-1 maintenant, son deuxième. Et son deuxième aussi pour Philippe Danault. Les deux joueurs avec 2 chacun. And we're going to drop this one 4-1, I believe. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I always think power play is jeu puissance, like quite literally play of power, power play, but it's avantage numérique, which is numerical advantage. Avantage numérique. And I was struggling to get it out as well. I'm ashamed because my French, I've spoken almost no French since being off work due to COVID shutdowns and stuff like that. So, sorry if my French is a bit shaky, but I hope I still made you all proud. 3-2 win, 7-2 win. Okay, we're getting back here. Come on, give me a win against Colorado. 3-2 loss. We need to beat Colorado. They're ahead of us for that wild card spot. Let's go. 4-0 win. Bang, shutout. Let's go. Minnesota, 3-2 shutout loss. We're 23, 24, and 3. We're still there. We can still do it. Come on, boys. Vancouver, best team in the NHL. I'm showing up. I came in my private jet. It's kind of because it'll be Quebec versus Ontario. I don't know, Mark. I really don't know. There's some surprises out there. In a 7-game series in the playoffs, you never know. And if it does come back down to Quebec and Ontario, then we'll see who's better between them. But this is a good game here against the best team in the NHL. 34, 15, and 2 are the Vancouver Canucks. I flew in on my private jet to see this one. Usually I haven't shown up because I'm disgusted with the team, but I'm in attendance. I give a little pep talk before the game. Broke a couple sticks over my knee. Let's go. First period, 2-0. Second period, 2-1. Okay, Duncan Keith. It's Braden Holtby. We can score on Braden Holtby. Come on. 2-1 Vancouver. Down by 1 in the third period. Come on. Big Bo. Top 50 Bo. Can never get by Big Bo. Come on, guys. Show yourselves to have some pride for this province. Jake Virtanen. 4-1. Just can't get the goals here. Even against Braden Holtby. Even against Braden Holtby, we can't score. 4-1 loss. 38-30 were the shots. Braden Holtby. What a disgrace to the hockey world. All right. Top 50 Bo. Love top 50 Bo. EA logic. We always love some good EA logic. 3-1 loss against the Blue Jackets. Things are starting to go downhill. Oy! 5-0 loss. We're starting to go downhill here, my friends. 2-1 win. Okay. 5-4 overtime loss. Toronto Maple Leafs 4-1 win. See, just when I'm about to give up all hope, they give me another little glimmer of something, and I get excited again. Winnipeg, we've had their number. 5-2 loss. St. Louis, they keep beating us every time. Do it again, I dare you. 4-2 win. How do you like that? 4-2 win. Vegas, 4-3 loss. Come on, James. We're 26, 29, and 4. Again, the Jets. We play the Jets all kinds. 5-1 loss. 6-2 win. Come on, 1 win for the deadline. 27, 31, and 4. What are the odds now in the playoffs? 54 points in 62 games for Mark Stone. Maybe put Mark Stone back on the first line. Domi, Toews, and Steen. 23, 27, 14, 25, 15, and 37. It's still only a +1. Calvert, 8 goals all season. Shameful. Does anyone go to +1 or even a 0? I'd rather put Martinook on the second line. 0% chance for the playoffs. Cody Glass up to an 81. That's nice. Just front load that first line. -1, 4, -6, -5, 2, -2. Hamonic, you're out of here. Let's switch him with Edmondson. Why not? No, that doesn't make sense. Pulak, top pair. No. Severson, top pair. Severson, second pair. Let's split up the top guys. I don't know, something. Wow, only 3 wins for him. And Reimer. Reimer's playing okay. Reimer's playing okay. I need to play him more, though. Goalie rotations. I don't want goalie rotations. Bro, Mark, you just read my mind. I was about to say, I wonder if we should put Stone on defense. And then it comes up that you say that. Just reading my mind. And it gives it a +1. Alright, bye, Joel Edmondson. Maybe that helps on the power play? I'm sorry, on the penalty kill? No, I'd rather keep Keith there. Do I? Let's see Stone for a second. Stone, no, makes it -1. Goodbye. Oop. Keith, double shifting. The old man's still playing 26-19 a night. He's putting in the minutes. Okay. Let's try that. Man. How does the wild card look here? How far out are we from the wild card? Yikes. We'd want to reach 8th. We're about 7 points out. Yeah, we're 7 points out from Nashville for the last playoff spot, and there's a lot of teams in front of us. So we're definitely going to have to start winning games. It's as simple as that. We're going to have to start winning games. Did the penalty kill get any better, actually? By 78? Entire league. Vancouver's still in number 1. Let me see here. Manitoba. Yikes, we're in 27th. That would be quite the story. If we were in 27th at the deadline, we make the playoffs. We're letting in too many goals still. Power play at 23.5 is still good. Penalty kill got even worse. What? We have the worst penalty kill in the NHL. How? We have a +5 on the first unit and a 0 on the second unit. How can we have the worst penalty kill in the NHL when we have a +5 on the first unit? Look at the first penalty kill unit. With the +5, 92, 86, 89, 90. That's a great penalty kill line. Come on. It can't be Zajac and Domi, can it? It can't be, these guys can't be fully responsible for all this. Alright, we're going to split them up. Toews, Domi, Steen, whatever. +3, there we go. +3 on the second unit. How about that? Why not? 0 and +3. Just change it up. Disgusting. Okay, here we are against the Florida Panthers. At home. We're just going to skip through the deadline as always, because there's no need to look at anything. Actually, you know what? I wanted to look at how it would be if we traded... that would be a bit cheap. I was thinking, how crazy would it be... Okay, you know what? I'll do it, but I won't play him. If we trade for someone else who's already on this team, would that, like, break the system? Let's go with, like, if I want to trade for someone really cheap, like Dale Weiss, can I get, like, another... Actually, Dale Weiss is not in here. Hey, Mikey! Glad you could be here, my friend. Manitoba. It's not going well here in Manitoba, I'll tell you that. Let me think here. Dale Weiss would not be there. Who's someone else who's not going to make the team? Maybe Martinook. Let's try Martinook. Like, what if I trade you my Martinook, even? We just swap Martinooks and hopefully they do better. Like, is that crazy? Hold on. Would that be crazy? How's this Jonathan Toews? And he's on the trade block. Oh no, did he just get traded? Did I miss a... Decline. Did I miss a trade? Did he already get moved? Sold? Oh, disgusting. Anybody else who's on our team? No. What if we trade for the other Mark Stone? How's the other Mark Stone doing? Swap identical twins. Yeah, he got traded to Toronto. I was at the bottom of the screen. I'd missed it. This Stone has 25 goals and 29 assists. This Stone has 25 goals, 28 assists, and a +21. And he says he fits the second line. I wonder if the line fits any different. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad you could make it. I get what you mean. Who's another guy we could swap players for? Maybe the other Ryan Pulak? Now that would be, we haven't done that for any other franchise mode, so I feel like that would be a bit cheating to get 2 of the same player. How's the other Pulak doing this season? 7 goals, 16 assists, -25. Goodbye. What about the other Travis Sanheim? Five goals, 12 assists, +6. Nothing special. Okay, so I can get someone cheap then. If that's what you're saying, Boomba, we can get someone cheap. 3rd round pick, then we have more than 50 players. But I can't. I'd have to trade someone back the other way. Okay, random prospect. Just see, can you get 2 of the same player on the same team? Social experiment. Can you get 2 of the same player on the same team? It'll go through here. Trade accepted. Absolute no-brainer for us here in Vegas. And now we have 2 Ryan Reeves on the team. Does that break the system? Can we play both of them on the same line? I don't know, but I guess so. As we now have 2 Ryan Reeves here. If we go and look at the team here, do we keep him? I guess we'll keep him. And there we go. 2 Ryan Reeves. One of them who has 1 goal in 3 games, and one of them who has 2 goals, 6 assists in 63 games. There you go. Mark scoring on the Sunday games would probably get, yeah, probably, eh? That's gonna be a big game, Steelers and Ravens. But it keeps getting pushed more and more. 4th line Reeves. No, I don't know. It doesn't really fit with the enforcer chemistry. Okay, no more moves. Let's just get out of here. Cut all that for YouTube. Let's just get out of here. We got 2 Ryan Reeves now. Social experiment. All right. Team Manitoba trying to make the playoffs. Trying to make a big push here. I don't know what to do for the chemistry, though. I guess in theory we could fire our coach. Could we fire our coach? Even though we have the 99 staff chemistry? Now you can't change player types in franchise mode anymore. Anyone who really loves Toews, Stone, and Domi? Braxton Hood. Not trade a coaching change. You know, we never make coaching changes. Let's do it. New NHL head coach. Braxton Hood. Mid-season change. Why not? Try and fix the chemistry up. More than a +1 on that top line. Seems like we traded good chemistry on the forwards for good chemistry on the defense, and that doesn't seem to help. So, staff chemistry 64. Get Fleury out of here. There we go. Staff chemistry 96. Hey, everybody loves hanging out without the goalie coach. Maisonneuve, distant cousin of Mark. He'll be demoted to goalie coach. He'll be demoted to assistant coach. And he's been interim head coach this whole time. I should have made him real head coach. He'll keep being interim head coach. Okay. Everyone loves when the goalie coach gets fired. Florida Panthers. Very good team. 3-2 loss. Great. Coach, thank you very much, Braxton. 4-3 win again. We beat the Canucks 4-3. Okay. That didn't help chemistry at all. Now we have a +1 and a -2. Great. Oh, it's because, of course, I forgot. After the trade deadline, it's always that glitch that goes best lines. Classic EA glitch. How did we have it? You're a goalie coach in real life? Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to go for then. Still only a +1. This coach is garbage. Get out of here, Braxton. You fool. Didn't do anything. We'll fire him and we'll bring O'Sullivan back in charge. Braxton, get out of here. Head coach. Associate coach. Maisonneuve promoted. Assistant coach. 98 staff chemistry. Let's go. Let's just no goalie coach. Everyone's happier with no goalie coach. Great. Okay. Best lines. Do I have to do best roster as well? No, I think that's already done. Okay. I gotta fix lines all over again. Go for a walk. Take a little break here. We'll bring the other Ryan Reeves in as well. And his brother. The 2 Ryan Reeves here on the bottom line here. Let's try that out. There we go. Ryan, and there we go. +1 chemistry. Ryan Reeves and Ryan Reeves. I don't know why it's not a +5, but we'll take it. And they both have different line fits as well. That's interesting. Okay. Hey, Ryan and Ryan. 2 enforcers and a grinder. Why not? 28, 32, and 4. We're going to need a miracle. Yeah, this is the last province. We're going to need a miracle if we're going to make the playoffs. Those lines are all done. The glory of watching on YouTube is that all this garbage gets cut out. So, yeah, the last province here. Next week's going to be the Canada Cup series, the Canada Cup playoff tournament on the YouTube channel. 4-1 win, 4-3 shootout win. That's staff chemistry. That's staff chemistry. 5-3 win against Detroit. Okay, 5-3 loss. 5-3 loss. Buffalo, 4-2 loss. Come on, boys. 4-3 shootout win. Come on. That's staff chemistry. It was the goalie coach was holding us back. That fool. Goalie coach, 3-2 win. Okay. That goalie coach was really holding us back. 2-0 win. That's right, James Reimer. Get those shutouts. You don't need a goalie coach. No goalie coach. 6-5 shootout loss. 3-1 loss. No. We have a home and home here against the Hawks. This is huge. This is huge. They're 34-34-5. We're 34-35-5. Huge division matchup. 4 points at stake. We got to win both these games. Let's go against the Blackhawks. We have life in Manitoba. We could still make it. First period. Second period. Okay, we're back. Jonathan Toews scores twice against his old team. They sent him to Manitoba, and they sent his clone to Manitoba, and they sent the real him to Toronto. Now they have no Jonathan Toews, and this game is tied at 2 in the third period. We need to win this. We need to win this. Come on, boys. This is it. If we're going to make the playoffs, these 2 games have to be W's. 5-on-3 power play. We kill it off? What? Power play. I mean, the penalty kill is back. That penalty kill is back. Under 5 to go. Who's going to be the hero? Johnny T. Get that hat trick. Come on. Overtime. We got a point at least, but we need both. Dylan Strome. 1 point's better than nothing. But that's brutal. We can't. If we can go 1 win, 1 overtime loss, that's acceptable. But we can't lose. And we can't go loss, overtime loss. Come on. Home and home here against the Hawks. Last time in Chicago, this time in Manitoba, I believe. First period, 3-2. Okay. Jonathan Toews right back at it. Toews, Pulak, and Duncan Keith. That's true because he's playing against this team as well. Walmark and Shaw score for the Blackhawks. Second period, no scoring. Shots 23-16 for the Hawks. But we're up by 1. 3-2 is the score. 3-2. Who can extend that for me, please? Who are these guys? Shaw, Martinuk, and Nolan scoring for Chicago. Michael Ferland puts us back ahead 4-3. Power play Hawks. Then Duncan Keith scores on the power play. The other Duncan Keith. Then Mark Stone comes right back against Malcolm Subban. 5-4. Holding on to that lead with 5 minutes to go. And Max Domi extends it to 2. Will that be enough? Power play late for the Hawks. And that will be enough as DeHaan scored with 12 seconds to go. 6-5 win for the Polar Bears. Woo! Huge. Huge 6-5 win for the Manitoba Polar Bears. We are now 35-35-6. It is going to be almost impossible to make the playoffs. But we're out here. We are out here. Max Domi. He's getting it done. Western Conference. It's going to be tight. Yeah, it's almost impossible. We're 5 points behind the Jets and the Avalanche. 5 points, and they all have 81 points. All these guys, Avalanche, Jets, Stars, and Coyotes, all tied for the last spot. And then you have us, who are 5 points behind them. Even if we win, let's say, okay, there's 6 games left. That'll give us 12 points, I guess, to 88-ish. Even then, we need less than 2. We need only 1 or less. Sorry, 2. Yeah, only 1 or less of these teams could get 3 wins. I think that's how it is, because that would bring them to 87. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. The math is not there, unfortunately. But let's try it. Final push here with the Manitoba Polar Bears, led by Jonathan Toews, Max Domi, Duncan Keith, all the Manitoba men. Let's do it. At Louis Riel Arena against the 45-25-6 Vegas Golden Knights. Every game has to be a dub, pretty much. Every game. We have to win I think I'm going for 1 loss, really, to be honest. First period, 1-0. Alex Steen. Second period, 4-1. Let's go. Sanheim, Keith, and Martinook. Let's go. William Karlsson makes it 4-1. Okay, we're up by 3. Okay, that's it. We got it. We win. That's good. Up by 4 in the third. I will take the full sim and think that that's a dub. 34 save performance from Optimus Rhyme. James Reimer. What a monster out there. That's a big dub. That is a huge dub against a very good Vegas team. We are now 36, 35, and 6. It's not going to be a smooth ride here. Oh, baby. Central, the Hawks are there, the Blues are there, the Jets won their game. Eesh. All right, the Coyotes, let's do it. They're 39, 33, and 5. Let's keep up the pace. We got to keep winning. James Reimer every game from here on out. First period, 1-1. Reeves, Ryan Reeves, and then Phil the Thrill. Second period, 2-1. Mark Stone. Let's go. Put us up. Who's got extended power play? Extend that, baby. Killed off by the Coyotes. One more chance. Do it. Oh, come on. Up by 1. Shots 35-30. Aiden Hill putting on a show. Under 5 to go. Final push from the Coyotes, and Duncan Keith adds the empty netter. That's another dub for the Manitoba Polar Bears, my friends. Wow. We have some life. This is a crazy push. Broken nose for Joel Edmondson. Not good. But Stone can just come in. Stone can get in there, and it keeps the +1 as well. Optimus Rhyme, he's playing well. Ryan Reeves. How's the other Reeves doing since he came here? He has 5 points in 16 games. Monster. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Let's check it again now. 4 games left in the season. Let's check the standings once more at Enterprise Center. We're 37, 35, and 6. I don't think the Stones are related. No, I don't think so. That is a 1, 2, 3 game winning streak. Yeah, 3 game winning streak. And since we made those changes, we've had a lot of good wins here in the month of March. Now heading into April. St. Louis. For real. James Reimer. Okay, so if we're going to make the playoffs here, let's check this one more time. If we're going to make the playoffs, it's going to be tight. Dallas has 85 points. We have 80. So we have 4 games left, which gives us a possibility of 8 points. That can get us to 88. That means that Arizona, Dallas, St. Louis, and Winnipeg, pretty much, yeah, Calgary even, but I think pretty much just those guys can all be knocked out if they only win. Let's say in their last 3 games they go like 1-1 or 1-2-1 if they have 4, but they can't win 2 because that'll give them 89 points. So Arizona, Dallas, St. Louis, and Winnipeg, all 4 of these guys, they can't win 2 games. And most of these will probably be divisional matchups with each other. So the door is open just a crack, and we have big games against Winnipeg and St. Louis coming up. If we lose any of these 4 games, I think it's curtains. But let's do it. At Enterprise Center, make sure James Reimer's in nets. At Enterprise Center, it is a thriller here in Manitoba. Yeah, James Reimer between the pipes at Louis Riel Arena. Sorry, at Enterprise Center. Next game is at Louis Riel Arena. Actually, I don't know if it is or not. Anyways, are they actually the Stones are brothers? I had no clue. Okay, huge divisional matchup against St. Louis. We need this dub. First period, 1-1. Bozak and Zajac. Classic, the Axe. Second period, 3-2 for the Blues. Rob Thomas, Bozak second, and Severson scores to bring us within 1. Oh my goodness, third period, down by 1. Who's going to be the hero to tie this up? Okay, Alex Steen brings us back in it. Okay, and Michael Stone, 4-4. Schwartz put them up by 2, then we tied up at 4. Power play for the Blues killed off. We have life. Let's get those sticks. Let's go. Power play is killed off. 3 minutes to go. Oh my goodness. Power play late. Okay, it's overtime. We're headed to overtime, boys. Let's do it. A huge divisional matchup. Oh goodness. Oh, those atrocious away jerseys. Let's get the home jerseys on. There we go. Even the home jerseys are pretty ugly, but the away is even worse. Oh boy, it's overtime. If we score, we still have life as we gain 2 points on the Blues. If they win, then it's over, because not only do we lose, but they distance themselves from us as well. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. Overtime in St. Louis. Oh my goodness. The big boys are out. Domi, Glass, and Keith, I think. That first pair. That first unit. On Severson. Domi wins it. Goes back to nobody. Severson gets it over to Glass. It's a 2-on-2. Domi. Here's a chance. Cross crease. Pass it. Krug just takes it away. Why didn't you pass with the cross crease? Oh, I wish I was playing. Ryan O'Reilly. Severson takes it away. Cody Glass. You know what? I got a comment. You guys, some people were saying they'd rather see the true broadcast. I'm not a big fan of true broadcast, but for 3-on-3, let's do it. 5-on-5, I don't like true broadcast, but audio and visual. True broadcast. There we go. Let's try it out. I'm not a big fan, but I'll give it a chance here. True broadcast. Here we are up in the booth. Here comes Domi. Yeah, kind of Russia jerseys. Skate, boys, skate. Here we go. Severson in the corner. See, this is why it's bad. I can't see anything that's going on right now. Look at this. That's why I don't do true broadcasts sometimes. Get stuck in the corners. All right, Domi almost skates the puck into his own net. Here we go. Cody Glass the other way. Cody Glass, skate, fellow, skate. Just get by them. There we go. Set it up in the zone. Or not. Just let him go long. True, too crucial. Krug puts on a little fancy move. Someone get on him. David Perron. Oh my goodness, huge glove from Reimer. You know what? Yeah, let's go back to how we have it. No changing anything. Back to how we had it. Oh goodness, it's gonna be tight. Audio and visual. Back to how we had it. What's it called? Hybrid, dynamic, zone. I just undo changes. No, I don't want true broadcast. What was it? Classic, ice, action, dynamic, medium. Is that it? I don't know. Go dynamic medium. Visual settings don't change the game at least. 1:38 left to go in overtime. It could go to a shootout, and the shootouts are ugly whenever the AI gets in on it. Alright. Stone and Howden with Pulak against Perron, Shen, and somebody else on defense. Face-off lost. Dustin Byfuglien's out there. He's hit off the puck. Okay, here we go. Mark Stone. Come on. Come on. 88 overall power forward. Come on. In front. Scores! The Polar Bears have life! Oh, baby! Mark Stone fighting in the corner. Gets off of Dustin Byfuglien, puts it in front. And was that Brett Howden who sealed the deal? Wow, what a finish here in St. Louis. We have life. Woo! Brett Howden, the hero, in overtime. Right there. Oh, baby. Wow, that's crazy. We're making a crazy late season push here, my friend. Even if we don't make the playoffs, what a push this has been. Wow, 5-4 the final as the Polar Bears take it. Mark Stone working like an ox down in the corners. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's check this out again. That's a huge 2 points against the Blues. They do get a point, though. They do get a point. Western Conference. Okay. Polar Bears, 82 points. We are 3 points out from the playoffs. 3 points out. There's other teams in front of us, but we're 3 points out with 3 games to go. We like always, we got to win all of them. If we win just 2 of them, I don't think that'll be enough. 4 points. They'd have to Winnipeg or Dallas would have to lose all 3 of their last games. If Winnipeg or Dallas win one of their games and get to 87, but we win all 3, we get to 88. So they just, same as always, Winnipeg, Dallas, Arizona can't win more than one of their games. You need to either go like 0-2-1, 0-1-2, or 1-1-1, not even 1-1-1, 1-2-0. 1-1-1 would make it go to a tiebreaker. So we got to keep close notes on the other teams as well. Now we're back at Louis Riel Arena against the Oilers, who are 37-38-4. James Reimer, don't even think you're getting out of there. You're putting in overtime, my friend. James Reimer, yeah, you're staying in here. Great. Great, great, great. Let's do it. Against the Oilers. Wow. Doesn't get more dramatic than this. We're on, what, a 4-game win streak here? 4 or 5-game win streak? End of the season's when everybody wakes up. That staff chemistry, that goalie coach was holding us back. Oh, it was all about the goalie coach. First period, 1-1. Puljujärvi and Keith. Korpisalo's in nets for the Oilers. 1 goal on 3 shots. Come on. Second period, 2-2. McDavid and Ferland. Shots 35-8 are the shots. 35. That's a quadruple. 35-8. And then Chris Russell, 3 goals on 9 shots. Defensive defenseman scores on the 9th shot of the night. We have 37 shots on net. Don't tell me this is how it ends. Don't. More power. Who is good? What? Who's taking all these penalties? Who's taking penalties? Hooking, slashing, and elbowing. Rigged. Ugh. No, just let it go. With 4 minutes to go, it's not going to change anything. If we win both these games, there's still a chance, but it's even slimmer now. Against the Jets. We have to win in regulation against the Jets, for sure. But if we lose this here, or if it goes to overtime, it's done. First period, there we go, 1-0, great. Second period, 2-1, Brassard. Toews scores for us, down by 1. Look, I can't believe those shots. How did we lose that game against Edmonton? Korpisalo just stands on his head. And there's just not enough gas in the tank at the end here for the Polar Bears. Oh, what? Hold on. Max Domi just scored with 4 minutes to go. I know even if we win this game and win our last game, we still probably won't make the playoffs. But this is our last chance. Absolute last chance. 4:21 to go. Down by 1. Who do you think you are? I am! What a classic. Blake Wheeler. Don't be scared. Brassard just skates through. That's nice. Over to foreboard. Wide open lane to walk in. That's cool as well. How come both Stones are M Stone? Shouldn't it be MI and MA Stone? Like the stalls, JA and JO. Come on. Can we get the puck out of the zone, maybe? Brassard gets crushed. Okay, here we go. Come on. Ryan Reeves. The 4th line is out. Here we go. And Ryan Reeves just... Yeah, there you go, Ryan. Skate back into our own zone. That's good. Stone. There we go. To Toews. Crushed. Severson! Easy shot. Easy save for Calvert. Okay, great. 49.6 seconds to go here in the third. Down by 1 it remains. Second line's out. Martinook, Glass, and Steen. Love it. If I had locked on to coach, I could put the first line out, probably. 23 saves only for Hellebuck. Come on. Reimer. You want to attack, please? There you go. Just let him take the puck. That's nice. 38.8 to go. Yeah, I'll lock on to coach for a second here. 34.2 seconds to go. We need someone to score and tie this one up. Even if it goes to overtime, though, that's the problem. Even if we tied it up and go to overtime, if they get that 1 point, it's killer. Domi. Toews poked away. Come on, boys. Alright, puck's in the zone. Pulling that goalie. I think there's a shortcut to pull the goalie, but I forgot what it is. Pull that goalie. And let me guess, don't even get the puck, right? They just take the puck? Yeah, no problem. Who needs an extra attacker? Yeah, just skate away from attacking him. That's it. Yeah, that's good, thanks. Okay. Okay, here we go. Stone, 8 seconds to go. On net. Or just skate into the corner. Do something, Stone, please! Someone shoot the puck! Shoot Bello! And that's how the season ends right there. Good opportunity. All that built up to a decent slot opportunity, and he misses the net. Alright, the Manitoba Moose don't make it. If you were here on the stream just dropping in to see how this went just for the end, yeah, it might be it, Wes. Thanks for joining. If you were just hopping in for the end of this and you saw on the Twitch Discovery page or something, appreciate it. If you want to follow along on the channel, on the YouTube channel for more NHL content, just scroll down on the page here and you can click on different things to bring you to different places, like the Discord server, the Twitch page, the Twitter page, and the YouTube channel. If you press on the Android in the yellow uniform, Lieutenant Commander Data himself, he'll bring you to the YouTube channel. But man, it was a success in terms of it was a relative success in compared to the other teams that we've that we've done. Man, backup goalie? Nah, I just want to end it. Mark. Just get me out of here. And the Sharks, 5-3 win. Great. How much did we miss the playoffs by? K-Burger, thanks for the follow, my friend. Means a lot. The Burger himself. The goalie coach. We should have fired that goalie coach much earlier. We end off with 84 points. If we had won the game against Winnipeg, that would bring us to 86. And Winnipeg would have been down to 87. We still wouldn't have made the playoffs. Hey, Nalbrin! Just the person I needed to give myself to brighten up the chat over here. The game versus Edmonton is what killed us. Yeah, if we had beat Edmonton and we beat Winnipeg, we would have had 84 plus 4 would have 88, and we would have passed Dallas. And then Winnipeg would have had 87. We would have passed them as well. So yeah. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. We had good success relatively and comparatively from the other teams, the other provinces we've done, but we still missed the playoffs just by a narrow margin, all because of the goalie coach. That staff chemistry is really important. It's really crazy how important it is. I never really thought about it. It's down to 70. Maybe that changed because of how badly we were doing. Maybe it was a glitch all along. We never had 90-some chemistry. But we'll go ahead and end it off, well, the season off there, obviously. Let's check out the standings here. Oh, don't worry. Labs off. Understandable. Don't worry about it. Big season for Mark Stone, 74 points, 33 goals. Domi, 71. Good season from him as well, 50 assists. Jonathan Toews, 30 goals. Love to see it. And Alex Steen found life, 53 points. Keith, 46. Glass, 40. Severson. Defense could have been better. Matt Calvert was terrible for playing top 6 minutes. Brett Howden was all right. The two Ryan Reeves, one of them had 4 points in 21 games. One of them had 14 points in 83 games. The one that came from Vegas scored 6 points and was a 0 in 20 games. The other Stone, Michael Stone, 3 points in 9 games. Yeah, Michael and Mark Stone. I guess they're brothers, eh? And goalies here. James Reimer, Optimus Rhyme, 35, 29, and 4 with 2 shutouts. Because we traded for the other one. Because when you make a team, it doesn't take the players away from their team. It just gives you a team with those players. So everyone who's on this team, there's a second of them in the NHL. There's 2 Toews, there's 2 Stones, there's 2 Domis, etc. So we traded for one of the Reeves just for the laughs on the 4th line. But I wouldn't want to trade for 2 Toews or something, I don't think, because that would be a bit of a scam. 35, 24, and 4 was Reimer's record with 2 big shutouts, 9-10 save percentage, and a 2.88 goals against. Dreicher played okay, but, 4-9 and 2, not optimal for a backup. Pickard didn't do much. Never enough Reeves. Never. Anybody want to see any stats from any other teams in particular from the NHL here? Eichel, 113 points for him. Marner, 101. Boy, Ovechkin, 54 goals. Matthews with 50. Huberdeau with 94. Marchessault avec 91. Avec 91. The Honolulu Huskies, yeah, you got it. Let me just go and look right here. Yeah, it's okay. It shows me that Mikko Rantanen's leading scoring, and right behind him is Duke Silver. Perfect, you got it. Carey Price stats. Of course, Braden Holtby. Yeah, Braden Holtby. Whenever he plays with us, even Shesterkin and Holtby are 2 goalies who historically simulate terribly, but here they are, number 1 and 2 in wins. Carey Price. 22, 36, and 7 with an 898 save percentage and a 3.38 goals against average. Who? Shesterkin, man. But yeah, Carey Price. Do you think the NHL actually start? I think it won't be long after. I don't think January 1st is going to happen. They're pushing it off too far. And all the camps need to happen still. And then, Columbus has a bunch of COVID cases. A few teams have COVID cases. So I don't think it'll be far after January 1st. I don't think it'll be March 1st. But I don't think January 1st is going to happen. And yeah, World Juniors until at least the 6th, if they don't get pushed. I don't think they'll get canceled, but I wouldn't be surprised if they get pushed a little bit. we'll see on that front. For Wes here, Carter Hart went 36, 26, and 7, playing 72 games. Just canceled the season. Yeah, that would... It's just, there's so many moving pieces. The salaries, the money deals, the advertisements, the other stuff. Because already, baseball, like the MLB, they lost like $3.1 billion just from everything going on. So I don't think the NHL can afford to lose money like that either. Boxing Day ritual. We'll watch it together, K-Burger, in spirit. Yeah, they really put Hart to work. Huge season from Carter Hart. The guy's exhausted. Yeah. I guess that's it. Rookie scoring, maybe? Rookie scoring. Kaprizov, 44 goals and 79 points. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Huh. All right, we'll see who wins the Stanley Cup at least. San Jose Sharks, Stanley Cup champions. Video calls. There you go. Do some work on the reviewing the tapes. Let's check the awards for this season. James Reimer, Vezina, hotel room bed. Pfft. What can you do in a hotel room? Like, I'm sure there must be nice hotel rooms, but that's tough. Eichel, Art Ross, and Hart, Pietrangelo, James Norris, Marner, Lady Bing, Kaprizov there, Couture, play Among Us, yeah. Really, Nelbrin, actually? Like, I know you can exercise for sure. You can watch TV. But, like, what do you do all day? Like, let's say for me, example, if I was quarantined in a hotel room, I have, like, my hobbies to work on. I can work on video editing and stuff like that. But, like what are these guys doing? Are they going to be streaming? Like, Fortnite? I don't know. They could, right? Logan Couture, Conn Smythe, Vezina to Bobrovsky, and the Jennings. All right. Masterton to Yossi, Jack Adams to the coach of the Wild, Selke to O'Reilly, Ted Lindsay to Eichel, and Maurice Richard to Ovechkin. I'm down for a lot of Among Us. I would do tournaments between the entire team. Just make everyone team building. Everyone hates each other. Oh, sarcasm. I thought you were about to tell me like, oh, here's my WikiHow article on like 300 things to do in a hotel room. But yeah, definitely bodyweight exercises. I guess that's pretty much it here. Coaching staff, man. Should have fired that garbage goalie coach. Guess we'll call it there. So that's it, my friends. We'll keep going on the Twitch stream for a little bit, do some shootouts. But for the YouTube video, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. And we made it through all the provinces. Another one that doesn't make the playoffs, but it was a fun ride here in Manitoba. Be sure to tune in on YouTube live here on the channel, live on the YouTube channel. 8 p.m. Eastern next Thursday. This is being uploaded on Friday on YouTube, so that means 6 days from now. And we will do an entire tournament format. I'm not sure how it'll happen exactly because we have 7 teams. I guess the best team that had the best performance, which was Team Ontario, will get a bye perhaps into the second round. And aside from that, we'll make everyone do like a round of the conference semifinals, conference quarterfinals, semifinals, finals, etc., going all the way to a Canada Cup final. So thanks so much for watching. If you aren't already subscribed or following on Twitch, make sure that you do so. All links down in the description or down here on the Twitch page if you scroll down. And man, thanks everybody. We passed 1,600 subscribers. We were just hitting 1,500 like a week or two ago. So really appreciate all the support. And if you aren't already subscribed, then it would be very much appreciated. And I will see you in the next one.